Hey guys, welcome to your love reading for Aries. We are going to take a look and see if you should reconcile with the person that you're separated from or move on. Apply this to your own unique situations. Switch the roles if you want. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post. I want to go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, the links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join, just to support me and also my channel. And what else? I think that's it. So what messages do we have here for the person that Aries is separated from? Can this connection truly be repaired? Spirit's saying no with the Two of Swords here. Why? I just feel like there's been a lot of disappointments here between you and your person. A lot of disappointment, a lot of regret here. I think there's just been a lack of repair. There's been a lack of growth. There's been a lack of change here. And there's a sense of feeling like, you know what? This person has disappointed me so many times in the past. You're just expecting that this person's going to do it again. This person is going to disappoint you again, Aries, okay? To be quite honest, Aries, I feel like a lot of you guys have made peace with the situation. You have the Four of Swords, and then you have the Empress here, Libra, Taurus energy. So what we have here, Aries, right now is that you're sitting in this really great energy of growth, expansion here, you know, spiritually leveling up at this time here and not going back to something that has hurt you here. A lot of you guys are focusing on your work. A lot of you guys are focusing on your money right now. A lot of you guys are focusing on yourselves here. So, you know, I do feel like, you know, when it comes to this past situation here, I do feel like you guys have fully outgrown it with the Empress energies sitting here. What are their current feelings and intentions towards you, Aries? Four of Wands. I do feel like this person still has this relationship very heavily on their mind here. I do feel like energetically, this individual is still holding on to this connection here. Holding on to what they had here with you, which is that stability, which is that happiness that they had. This person is really brokenhearted. They feel like they don't matter to you anymore. You don't care about them anymore, which is, I feel like it's not true. You know, I do feel like you have forgiven this person. I do feel like you love this person in the way that you want good things in their life now, you know. I do feel like whoever this is an individual who here that's definitely looking back at their past mistakes here. On the things that they did to hurt you, on the things that they said to hurt you, you know, the behaviors, their patterns here. This person thinks about this a lot. They think about the relationship and the connection a lot here, Aries. What would they need to change in order for reconciliation to work? What do they need to change? You have the Ace of Pentacles here. I feel like they need to change their behavioral patterns. I mean, the person that you're dealing with here is someone who's very immature, who threw temper tantrums and stuff like that if things didn't go their way. You know, I feel like this person expected just to apologize and then everything would be okay and stuff like that, but then they don't do the actual work for repair. This person needs to follow through on what they tell you and what they say. I feel like there's a lack of follow through. That's a problem. If there was follow through here, I do feel like the follow through was very, like, minimal, you know? It just didn't really stick, right? So let's see what else we have. Nine of Swords. I think one of the most important things is that, you know, everyone goes through things in life, you know? You know, whether it's hard things, whether it's easy things, whether it's difficult things, you know? The problem is I feel like, you know, whatever this person's going through in life right now, I feel like their issues take more precedence than anybody else. You know, just because they're having a hard time in life, you know, I feel like what this person does is that they cram as much shit down your throat as possible and they just want you to accept it, right? Even if this person's like, you know, disappointing you, even though if this person's hurting you, they want you to be okay with it because this person loves you, right? But sometimes love is not enough. Yeah, love is not enough. What's blocking this connection right now? Indecision here, back and forth with their emotions right now. This person knows that they need to change. The problem is, I feel like with the Four of Cups sitting, with the Four of Cups showing up here, this person doesn't really know how to. I just feel like this person wants you to really accept them for who they are. I mean, yes, I agree. Like, when you love somebody, you accept them for who they are, the good and the bad. But if they're disrespecting you, hurting you, scaring you, yelling at you, screaming at you and stuff like that, that's conditional, right? Because if someone here is making you feel unsafe, you don't have to stay. Yeah, you don't have to stay. I feel like what's happening is I feel like this person apologizes, but I feel, like I said, I feel like this person doesn't really follow through with the necessary changes to even make the apology genuine and sincere. What will happen if you reconcile versus if you moved on? Queen of Swords. I don't feel like you guys want to reconcile. I feel like you guys just want to move away from this. Yeah, I feel like you guys want to put an end to this here. You don't want to play games anymore. You know, I feel like you're done with the games. I feel like you're done with the mind games. I feel like you're done being gaslit. I feel like you're done being just called different names. You know, your experiences being diminished here by this individual. What is Spirit guiding you towards at this time, Aries? Seven of Swords, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, Eight of Wands here. This person is going to try everything that they can to try and sneak back into your life here, to try and get attention here from you. They haven't let you go. This person is completely stuck on you here. Yeah. They're stuck on you. Their ego's bruised. They miss you here. They don't know what to do. They love you. I do feel like this person's like breadcrumbing you online and stuff like that, trying to get you to react, trying to get you to reach out to them. So, Aries, I do hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that this reading resonated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will speak to you guys in another read. Thanks, guys. Bye.